Hello Virgos, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended to be about. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. While we get your cards ready, Virgo, I do want to remind you that tomorrow is the last day to get your orders in for the sale. It is a 30-minute Zoom reading for $50, and everything that you need to know about how to schedule that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you, Virgo. We have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. I see the Fool card here at the bottom of the deck for their general overall energy. I see the Strength card and the Three of Swords right under that, the Ten of Wands as well. Virgo, I definitely do feel like there's somebody here who I feel like they have some regrets. Now, for some of you, this person could have either ended things very abruptly, maybe they ghosted, or maybe they just reacted in a way that they regret. They could have just said something that was like crossed a line or way out of line. Maybe they lost their temper. You know, or it was just some kind of reaction that this person is regretting now. Maybe, like I said, maybe they ended things very abruptly. Maybe they ghosted. There's something like that where I feel like it was, you know, a very reactive energy with that Knight of Swords energy. That's how somebody is viewing this. And I also feel like with that Fool card, like they're feeling very foolish now. Okay. And the Three of Swords, I definitely feel like somebody is very, very upset with themselves. One, for any pain that they may have caused you, but also just very disappointed in themselves for how they chose to handle that situation. The Ten of Wands, I do feel like this person has a lot going on, whether they have shared that with you or not. I do feel like this person has a lot on their plate. Now, I'm not excusing that kind of behavior, you know, but it just is what it is. You know, the Ten of Wands energy, I definitely feel like somebody could have taken some of their stress out on you here, right? Or it's like they reacted in a way that normally they wouldn't have because of things that they have going on. So I do feel like for some of you, it does play a role into, you know, the situation with this person. But with the Strength card here, I do feel like somebody wants to kind of find the strength to take some kind of leap of faith towards you here, take a chance and communicate, especially with their intentions being the Page of Cups. Because to me, the pages can be the messengers of the tarot, but it also can definitely be an apology. Okay, so someone does feel like bad about their behavior. I do feel like they're very disappointed in themselves for the way that they chose to handle that. And they know that you deserve an apology here. And it looks to me that they have the intention to give that to you, especially with the Fool card and the Page of Cups. Now, it does feel a bit like this person could view this as taking a chance, because with the Seven of Wands as their feelings, they could feel like maybe you have them blocked, or maybe you are not going to want to hear from them. That maybe because of whatever happened, that you're going to have your guard up fully when it comes to them. We have the Five of Pentacles here as the challenge. So one, I do feel like somebody is like I said, very disappointed in themselves. I do feel like they're missing you. They're definitely feeling the lack of you in their life. I do feel like this person, really beating themselves up, really kicking themselves for how they've handled a situation here. And just generally just really missing you, missing your energy here. The Five of Pentacles can also be a card of worry. And I do feel like this person is really worried about that whatever apology they give or whatever they say, that it may just not be enough. Okay. And I feel like that's something that this person is worried about here. Now they have the Nine of Cups next. So I do feel like somebody is wishing and hoping for a specific outcome here with you. The Nine of Cups definitely can be a card of that. There's kind of something else coming up with it. It does feel like a little bit of a fantasizing energy here, where I think somebody could be kind of like, it's almost like they're picturing reaching out to you and picturing, like playing different scenarios in their mind, like picturing, if I say this to Virgo, maybe Virgo will respond like this, or what if they respond like this? I kind of feel that energy, because it's like somebody's wishing for a specific outcome, but especially with it being right next to the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, it feels like they're really wishing for a specific outcome, but they're really worried they're not going to get the outcome that they're wishing for, right? They're kind of worried that that's just a fantasy at this point. The Eight of Swords too, is a very having a lot of fearful thoughts, right? So even here, I do feel like somebody is going to end up reaching out to you, Virgo, but it could take them a couple days to work up the courage with that strength energy here, because you see the intention to reach out. Like, they know that you deserve an apology. They want to give you one, but it's like the more that they sit with it, the more they're afraid. And that's just, the very direct way to say that, because they're very worried that whatever they say may not be enough, that you may have them blocked, you may not want to hear from them. And the Eight of Swords, each one of these swords can be like a limiting belief, a reason why it's not going to go the way that they want it to go. And this energy can get us stuck. It can kind of, keep us, that's just the only way I can think to say it right now. It can kind of keep us stuck. We can get it stuck in our head, overthinking things, and, it can prevent us from taking action. Now, with that Page of Cups and the Fool card and the Strength, I do feel like somebody does end up doing it, but it could take them a few days, even from this point here. Let's see what signs I see. I see Aquarius, Aries. Let me see Leo. I see all the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Gemini. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personal readings, Patreon, the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you are interested in the Zoom sale, there is a post on the community page letting you know how to schedule, or my email is in the description box below. If you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.